You see we had a nice little trend up. It entered another buy here. Not exactly sure why it did that. But let's see if it profited on this day. That was on the 26th. So let's go down here to the 26th. Um, I'm going to make sure you guys can see it. That's the 15th. Okay, I'm way too far. Wait, did I say the 26th? Oh, 2026. That was the 17th. So on the 17th, we did take a loss. That was that right there. $6 loss on the 17th. Okay. That's gonna drive me bonkers, you guys. Like I don't like that it does that. So before I ever pass this over to anyone else to take a look or to trade off of and invest their money in, I want to get this nipped tight. Of course, these bots are not going to be 100% profitable. Nobody is. There are people out there who have extremely profitable bots, but there is a lot of folks out there who are selling their bots and their bots are only at a 60-70% win rate. I want you guys to understand that it is possible to get your bot higher than that. You just have to do a lot of testing and you have to actually want to give people a quality product, is really what it boils down to, okay? My why for doing this is not only because I personally want something that's going to trade for me just to double my income, but I also want this to help the people around me who don't really know much about trading but kind of want to get into it but don't really know where to start. And I feel like this is a great tool to share with the people that you care about. Okay? So let's get to the testing part, the fun part, right? All right, so as you can see, this is what we have right now for this current for my current code for my bot. I am going to try a brand new strategy though. I want to implement the VIX. I want my bot to be able to read the VIX, to be able to help understand and kind of give it a little bit of apprehensive knowledge, a little bit, I guess. Um, so let's see how it works when we add VIX reading into the bot. Let's see here. Bear with me, you guys. All right, let's see. Woo! Well, that's a beautiful P&L. Mind you guys, this is within a 6-month time frame, okay? Um, what I also implemented, which I think is really cool for this, particularly, is I had Claude generate this box for me up here so that anyone that I share my bot with, when we're in an open session, which you can see right now, we're in no open session, it's zero, flat, zero, okay, open, whatever. No open sessions right now because the bot does not trade past 4 p.m. Okay, we only trade the New York Open here. Okay, that's what this bot is for. Is to scout the New York Open. We don't do long holds. We scout. So this right here though, during an actual session, this will show you what's going on and why the bot is doing what it's doing, okay? So this is going to be super helpful for anyone that I decide to share this bot with, okay? Including you. So let's see what it did though. Based on, as you see, it didn't change like the entries too much. It might have changed this a little bit. That profit went up though, like. But also part of this script that I just tested, it's taking two now instead of one. It's taking two contracts instead of one contract. So that's part of the reason why we doubled in size. But that's also part of the reason why our max drawdown went up a little bit. Part of the reason why our profit factor went down a little bit because we still take a little bit harder of a hit when we're putting in more contracts. But overall, it's really not that bad. Um, this is good. I'm here for it. I think I'm still going to continue with the test VVV. Um, just because everything else, the max drawdown was down a little bit. Our profitability was still at 82%. We dropped a little bit in that. P&L did double though. So, I mean, I'm more than happy to hear, what you guys think. I'm more than happy to see if you guys have any suggestions on how we can, make this even better. Because right now it's just trial and error. No one's teaching me this. I'm just trial and error. Me and my LLM. Okay. So LLM is a language learning model too. By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, LLM is what we basically use like Claude and ChatGPT, etc., etc. So now I need to figure out what I'm gonna do because I really want to go get a margarita. It's about margarita time for your girl. I've been on the computer doing this since 8 a.m. I do this Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday. This is what I do. Um, Market open, market close, and even after the market closes because it's something that I believe in and I really think that it will be helpful to the people that I care about. So let's get back to motherfucking testing. Then I'm gonna go get some margaritas.